Hello all and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's Rooftop 2 Cow Caravan of Treasure and sometimes Barter. And we're taking a look at something a little bit more unique. We are taking a look at the Boss Fight Studios Legends of Lucha Libre Konnan. It's funny because I just filmed a couple of shorts for the Wolfpack Kevin Nash and Lex Luger, and I had mentioned how I hope we get a Konnan. I wasn't expecting this Konnan, but it's the Konnan we got. I do hope at least at some point we get a Wolfpack Konnan. I don't know what his relationship with WWE is like. I know he seems to be in pretty good terms with them now, inducting Rey Mysterio into the Hall of Fame and everything. But this is from Boss Fight Studios. They have their own little line of these kind of elite style, ultimate style figures, and then a basic line. I believe I have a couple of the basics already ordered. Yeah, we got Lady Maravilla, Ray Phoenix, and Penta Zero M. Cool for what it is. Height 5'11", weight 250, from Mexico City, Mexico, which is funny because I believe Konnan's American. Debut 1987. Finishing move, Powerbomb. Desnucadora, aka Powerbomb. Although when he was in WCW, you got to get used to the Tequila Sunrise, which is like a modified arm trap Boston Crab type thing. So it is what it is. It looks pretty cool for what it is. So, you know, let's take a look, huh? No tape on it. It just opens like that. So, kind of scary. Packaging feels, I've never gotten anything from Boss Fight Studios. So, the front of the packaging, like this part not having tape or anything, feels very cheap. But then you feel like the back part of it, it's very thick and firm. So, that feels better. Like it's a tale of two different types of packaging. Just a generic backdrop in the box. It does have a outer, so like nothing's gonna fall out. Outer shell on the bubble. Okay, got it off. Everything is just going to fall out of this box, except the figure, so... Oh, and the figure. Okay, got him. I thought the figure would be in there a little bit better. We'll take a look at that in a minute. First off, alternate hands. Looks like we got like a pointing hand, or a gun hand, if you will. I do like that they're taped the way they are. We got a kind of a West Side hand here. Mic holding hand, it looks like, but it looks like it really does not open up much. That's going to be a problem if he's supposed to be holding a microphone. Same thing with this one. He does come with the microphone, just a generic black microphone. I'm going to see if I can get it in one of these hands. It did go in. So they're a little bit more bendable than I initially thought, which is good. Take that out. And then we got his mask over the mask. Konnan, when he actually had a mask, had this that was over his regular mask, if I remember correctly, because he was Konnan El Barbario or whatever, El Barbario. God, I'm half Mexican and I can't speak Spanish properly. Anyway, yeah, but it was like a chainmail helmet type of thing, like a knight helmet, and then he would take it off and he'd have the mask underneath. So that's why he's got this swappable head. He didn't do that all the time. Sometimes he just wore it like a normal mask too. So it is what it is. But now we have him. Yeah, if you're not familiar with Konnan's early work in Mexico with oh, the leg came right off. That's not good. Go back on easily, at least? No, it's like... It's back on, but like one move and it's going to come off again. And it's just loose. Like, that is so disappointing. It'll go on, but it's going to come off really easily again. That's very disappointing here. Well, let's take a look at the figure as is and just see what we can do with that. That's very disappointing. I can already tell it's going to come off again. So, yeah, the figure looks good. If you know anything about Konnan back in the day, He wore really bright colors, baby blue and pink. And he had some other ones too. They did the chest hair pretty well. He's got butterfly joints, a torso. I mean, it's got a lot of good articulation. It's really good quality, except for this leg, which I guess kind of does hurt the quality. A lot of detail on the mask. It's a very basic mask. He's got like the little symbol with the shield and axes on the side. Um, they kind of gave the back that fur look of the mask like he had. It looks cool, but man, and he does stand well, but this leg, that is bad. That is just super bad. That's just such shit quality. Excuse my language, but this is the first time I've ever gotten something from Boss Fight Studios, and that is not good. I don't care what anybody says. That's not good. Um, I'm trying to like really force it in there, and it's messing with like the trunks are like a rubber piece. The tights are for the cod piece in the middle. If you even look right here, one leg is a little bit longer because it's not going in all the way. Um, and that's an issue. Yeah, it really messes up the articulation really bad on his legs. You're not going to be able to throw a super kick with that leg at all. Uh, not that I don't think Konnan threw a whole lot of super kicks or anything, but still. Um, I wish I could say this was better than it is. It's not. The quality feels good, but then like you have that loose leg because it's using cheap ass ball joints. It's not great. That sucks because then it gives the illusion of a good figure while it's really not. Like the outside is great and the colors are cool and this and that, but the internal pieces that really make it work are trash. And that's what I'm seeing with this. I've never gotten Boss Fight Studios before. I know there's a lot of people who swear by them and think they're great. This is not a good first impression for me. Again, aesthetically, it looks good. If I just left him like this, he would look fantastic. But to play around with and put in poses, these joints are ass. And I can already tell with one of his butterfly joints as well, it's not moving. Like this one, even more so. This one has a little bit of give. This one is not moving at all. Like it's just a really quality control issue figure. And that's disappointing because I really had high hopes for this. And it makes me kind of think I might need to go and cancel the ones I pre-ordered now. I pre-ordered the Vampiro one and the Ultimo Dragon one. Now I think those are going to be more like the basic set figures. So I might wait and see if those come in and if they're of a better quality than this. But as a first impression for Boss Fight Studios Legends of Lucha Libre line, this sucks. I want to like it because aesthetically it looks so good. But you can just tell like on the inside, it is not doing good. These really stiff, bad butterfly joints that are just not moving. Um, the ball joints in the legs, like this one, if I did go far enough, would pop out too. I can already tell. I'm surprised he didn't come off at the torso like an AEW figure. So it's disappointing because I'm a big Konnan fan and I really wanted this figure to be great. I don't even want to try to take the head off and put this one on and then like have it not go on properly or something. That's what happens when you have bad quality control like this. So I'm not trying to slag them. I'm sure they have good stuff in their inventory of figures. This is a bad first impression for me. So as much as I want to like it aesthetically, I'm going to give the Konnan Legends of Lucha Libre figure by Boss Fight thumbs down. I was really liking it up until I started taking a like that happened, and then it made me start taking a look at the rest of the joint. So like while I was handling it back here, I started trying to move the butterfly joints and they wouldn't move. I started trying to do the torso swivel and it's very stiff. There's just a lot internally on this figure that's not great. He also looks kind of stumpy. Give me a second here, which makes me scared of the scale of this figure. Um, Konnan really only 5'11". That's understandable, I guess. I have other figures here. Okay, I got one. One that's easy to just open up here. Apologies for this. You'll see what I mean. Cameron Grimes, right? I opened this one up earlier today. Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes is a pretty small guy. I can't imagine he's any bigger than Konnan, but he's taller than Konnan here. Way taller. Yeah, not good. This whole idea, they're gonna scale great with the elites. I remember when Boss Fight said that at one of the Comic Cons or whatever. Yeah, not so much. I mean, from a distance, he'll look good. If I just leave him in this pose, he'll look fine. Maybe I can glue the leg in a little bit with some tacky glue or something. I don't know, but it's just a bad first impression. I can't deny that. And it looks so good aesthetically. Like, just like this, it looks fantastic. But then you realize internally, it's just not there. So that's it for this video. Really disappointed. Makes me not so hopeful for the Vampiro and Ultimo Dragons that I pre-ordered from Boss Fight. Is what it is. Sorry. I wish I could have more positive things to say. But, you know, other than the way it looks, which is great. If I were basing this on looks, 10 out of 10. Basing this as an actual figure, it's rough. It's a dud. So that's it for this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to. You do not have to if you do not want to, but I appreciate anybody who does. And I will catch you guys in the next video.